Then welcome to the para activities for October 5th week. We're working with money this week. You should have your bag of plastic coins. We're just focusing on pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. So everybody should have these. You should have a couple big pieces of paper. If you have something along these lines, this sort of size, a couple like that. And then the grid and the hundreds chart. So if they have not done so already, the first project that you can do with them is to help them make their sorting mat. So you're just gonna, they should have this size of paper in their sensory kits. And so they're gonna fold it one way, and they're gonna fold it again, and then they're gonna open it up. They're gonna trace the lines, and then they're gonna get some help to write penny, 1 cent, nickel, 5 cents, dime, 10 cents, and quarters, 25 cents. And then you can use this to do some sorting activities with them. They would just need, they have a lot of coins here. They don't need to sort all of them, but just a handful. And then they're gonna sort. And when they're on their own time, they're gonna be making the coin rubbings. For the para activities, we're just gonna start with the basic sorting mat. And then they're sorting their coins by pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And then you can ask questions like, how many pennies are there? How many nickels? How many dimes? How many quarters? You can say, how many more nickels are there than pennies? Or which one has the most? And which one has the least amount of those coins? So you can put them in order from the least to the greatest in terms of the coins. So lots of different activities you can play with the sorting mats, okay? And then another thing that you can facilitate them making, if they haven't done it, is this nice money columns page. So again, if you don't have a big piece of paper this size, you can just model with them with a piece of printer paper at your house. And you're gonna fold it over. You're gonna fold it in half like this. Then you're gonna fold it in half again. So you're here. And you're gonna fold it again. And you're making these nice creases. And then you're gonna fold it again one more time. And you're making a nice crease. And so it looks like this. So then they have another tracing challenge. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all, but they're going to trace along the creases. It's a good project for them. And then they're gonna write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then the challenges you could have them just start by putting the 1 penny here and the 2 pennies here. And then to the 2 nickels. 6 would be a nickel and a penny, or 6 pennies. So you can use the dice or the cards as random number generators, and you can show what 4 looks like. What do the coins look like for 4 cents? Okay. What about if it was 12? How many different ways can you make 12 cents? Okay. So that is a really good one for them to be able to visualize and see it in a row. That really helps them to be able to see that. And then this one is as simple, just take a piece of printer paper and fold it this way and then this way. Trace your lines and write penny, PNDQ, penny, nickel, dime, quarter. This can be a little mini sorting mat. It can also be, you can have them put them on here and line them up and make the letter with the coins. I'm going to put these pennies on here and make the letter P for penny. You can also roll the dice. And that would be 2 cents. So we'd put 2 pennies there. Roll the dice again. 5. So I can put a nickel there in nickel. Okay. Then the next person rolls. 3. So that's going to be 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Pennies, 5 pennies. Look at that. That's the same as a nickel. So that is a good, with the random number generators, you can add the numbers onto this mat. You can use the yardstick as a way of looking at the coins. So with the yardstick, you can just start putting the coins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, you can put your nickel here. Okay, and so we're going to put the nickel on top of this, the number 5. So these ones are pennies, and they're going on top of here. And then what you do is you've got your counters, and they're going to show what that means. That's 1 penny. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents. Okay? And you can, that's 2 cents. That would be 2 blobs. This would be 3 blobs for 3 cents. Okay, and then you can go along the whole yardstick, and you could be putting your dimes on the 10, and then you can put 10 blobs. You could put another dime on the 20, and you can be skip counting. Another one on the 30. Okay, and so you could skip count 10, 20, 30. You could also do it by 5s with the nickels. 5, 10, 15, 20. And you can do skip counting that way. And you can go around the group. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, right? Okay, so there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with the yardstick. So then we're just looking at some other activities here. And with the cards and the dice, they can be challenged to make that number. Okay, so how could we make 9 cents? 6, 7, 8, 9. How can we make 9 cents? Well, they can always make 9 pennies. But you can talk about other ways you can make 9 cents, like a 5 and 4 cents, a nickel and 4 pennies. Okay, so it's rolling the dice or pulling a card, and how can we make those kind of combinations of that coin value, okay? So, and then the grid, with the grid, they're going to be challenged to make different coin patterns, okay? So, It might be a B, penny, dime, penny, dime, penny, dime. It could be an ABC pattern, penny, dime, nickel, penny, dime, nickel. Okay, and you can continue, and one kid can make the pattern, or you could start out making the pattern, and then they have to repeat it along the columns, and then you start to see an interesting pattern emerge when you start to see rows of this pattern. It's very cool and visual. So making patterns with the coins and going around and each taking a turn to create a new pattern that everybody has to follow. Okay? And then the last thing is using the hundreds chart when let's say we're rolling the dice. And I got 6, 7, 8, 9, so I'm going to put 9 cents on the 9. And let's see, how am I going to do that? I'm going to make 9, you could either make 9 pennies, or I could do a nickel and 4 pennies. And then I stack it on my hundreds chart like that. That is 9. And then the next person goes. And we've got 10. So you could either do 10 pennies, 2 nickels, or 1 dime, and you can show them all the different ways you can make it. And then it's the next person's turn. Okay, so those are all the fun money activities that the parents are going to be doing with you this week. All right, good job.